texting program, the Mike Chirisano Show Facebook
So
page,
I don't
or the Twitter
pretend
page,
to like know
you will be banned for life.
a lot of shit
Social media.
or have like some type of intellectual superiority. Clearly I don't, not even close about anything. I'm just genuinely interested in a lot of different things, and I like talking about it. I'm skeptical of mostly everything, which I think is a good thing. I think most people should be. But, I mean, I think that's probably the problem in our society. One of the major ones is just that no one has, you know, these conversations or even questions anything. We just go through life and we're like drones, just plugging along. Okay. I mean, you shouldn't be obsessing over everything at all times, but I mean,
in a way that no one else can.
When you take it and look at everything in a broad spectrum, it's
every one of you who prayed for Rush.
We're not meant to be apart. Humans are not sentient beings that are meant to be isolated from each other. And it's not just the fact that we should all be around, you know, the same type of people. It doesn't have to be we need to get around this and discuss this and do that. It's just even just being around. Well, it's not conspiratorial to say that we shouldn't be questioning the fact that there's nothing going on. I mean, they're beating you down into a submissive state, and you need to realize that. I mean, when you go to a sporting event or a concert, do you wonder if the people around you are a conservative or a liberal or care about this cultural policy or this or that? You know, when you go to a Browns game, everyone around you is supporting the Browns, and that energy is palpable, and you're all in the same, you know, collective feeling. It's just that's what it is. And you go to a concert, everyone is there for the same reason. And it's that feeling you feel is. It's a collective feeling, and you forget about so much shit for the time being. You're just there for that. You're living in the moment, and you're connecting with people, and you meet new people, and you're in that for that small moment in time. You might forget about everything. You could have had the worst week, but you're going to that concert on Friday, and you're going to be around a bunch of people, and you're going to have a good time. And now there is nothing. There's no escape. And, you know, all these, there's no festivals, there's no fairs, there's nothing to just connect with people. And that is a problem. And people don't seem to understand that past the surface level. Why are you not wanting to live like that again? And it has nothing to do with these people agree with me and these people don't. It's just, you should just want to live the way humans were meant to live. That's basically it. You can't go watch a high school basketball game or, you know, your kid's choir recital. For what? Don't talk about coronavirus. That's not why. And they will use any fake crisis to implement a policy that dehumanizes you. Get up, go to work, come home. Get up, go to work, come home. Get up, go to work, come home. Your taxes come out of your check every single week. That's all you are. You're a tax cattle. I mean, yeah, you can find a way to have fun. Life isn't just one giant black cloud. But what are we doing? Why are we living this way? You shouldn't have to stick a fucking cotton swab up your nose 3 different times and put a mask on for 12 hours just to go on vacation and then put a mask on everywhere you go inside of a business on that vacation. That's not a vacation. They don't want people congregating together because there's a reason why people get together. To forget about everything and to enjoy life and to have that collective consciousness and that collective energy. And to realize that we are all more similar than we realize. You know, you get together at a big event and you go to a bar, maybe on a smaller scale, everyone's sitting around at a bar, and you might start talking about, politics or culture or whatever, and those might devolve into a little bit more, harsh conversations or arguments or whatever, and we're all very aggressive people sometimes, and I get it, but when you're in those moments, people start to talk, and you're like, you know what? You're right. You know what? I didn't think of it that way. Or, yeah, this is bullshit. Or, wow, I never thought of it that way. And the more of those places they take away, the more those conversations fade away. They just don't happen. Oh, well, you can worship at your church virtually. You can get together online. That's not life. You could die tomorrow. And what would you have to say for it after this past year? Because guess what? You won't even have a proper funeral. Because that's not allowed.
I would call Seaver Security. They protect businesses from
So,
Fortune 500 companies all the way down to small businesses like church,
when you
restaurants,
really
restaurants.
start
And
to
those
boil it
would
down,
tell you exactly what security
we don't have to
you
live like
don't
this.
need, and what would benefit your business.
Everyone did what they were asked of. 15 days to slow the spread. Don't go to work. Shut your shit down for 2 weeks. Do this. Do that. There's a cop parked right in the middle of the road. Thanks, bud. Yeah, I know. I'm doing this while I'm driving, but I'm trying to pay attention to the road. I mean, everyone did what they were told. Do this. Don't overrun the hospitals. Don't go buy up masks because they don't work. That was the truth. Don't overrun on PPE. We need it for the hospitals. Now, a year later, you have to wear 2 masks. By the summer, you're going to have to be wearing a garbage bag over your head because not everyone has enough hazmat suits to go around. No one can live in a polite society until every single person on Earth has 2 vaccinations. And then after the vaccinations, you're going to have to still wear your mask. You can't gather. You can't do anything. No contact sports. And if you're wearing a mask during your sport, make sure you sit 5 feet away from each other on the bench. Listen to what you allow yourselves to be subjected to. I mean, seriously. It's not right. It's just not. It's damn near demonic. So someone like me who sits here every single day yelling into the abyss, I'm an annoyance because I don't shut the fuck up about it. And I know people agree, but it doesn't matter because there's no critical mass. Why is it that the people who want to live in this psychotic backwards world can all amass together with the people who can actually implement these policies and get everything done with a snap of a finger? But the majority of people who want to live normally, which is us, can't get anything done because we're so fucking silent about everything. I know you don't want to send your your kid to school strapped up with 2 masks and have them sit in a classroom with none of their friends because they all go to school every other day. They can't do anything else. I know you don't want to live that way. But what are you afraid of saying? It's just, the longer you let things go on, they don't get better. They clearly get worse. So at some point, you gotta just stop. Or else we're going down very quickly. So who's gonna watch this? I don't know. Hopefully somebody. I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I have no dog in the fight. I want people to just be fucking free. Live your lives. Be happy. I mean, happiness is easily attained. There's little things every day that make you happy. But sacrificing basic God-given rights and freedoms for some illusion of safety that's all based in lies, and then when they double down on a falsified crisis to implement policies that have been concocted for years, how can that not be seen by now? That this was always the goal. And it's now it's that easy because people give up like they just lay down. It's very simple. We are the ants in the anthill. And there's a lot more ants underneath the anthill than it seems. But we just refuse to come out. So
God bless you. I got a question for you. You hinted at
start showing yourselves.
What are some of the